We're now joined by Christopher. And Christopher, tell us about the name of your company and maybe a little bit about what you do.
Sounds great. The name of the company is Bag Makers. We're headquartered in Chicago, and we focus on paper, plastic, and non-woven bags. And we imprint on the bags so companies can brand themselves using the bags.
And bags have a lot of uses these days. Show us one of the you have one in your hand here. What is that you have?
Sure. Bags have a ton of uses. Everybody has something to carry. And what we have this year is a new imprinting process we call Sparkle, and it's introduced at the beginning of the year. So when certain brands want to use a bling or create some kind of sparkle effect, this process will let them do that.
It really stands out.
It really does.
And what is something like this made of?
This is a non-woven polypropylene with a laminated shell.
It looks, pretty substantial.
It is. It has a faux alligator finish, but it's not an expensive product.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Not
ask.
Expensive at all, but it has an elegant look to it.
Okay, so if anyone needs bags or they need product branding on some type of bag, maybe they're having an event, they're giving things out, right?
Exactly.
You have to hold them with something. What better way? And then people can go on and use the bags for other things.
That's exactly right. So very popular at trade shows, for example, or sales conferences, or if you have a national sales meeting and you need a bag to hold room gifts on everybody's bed when they come in. There's just so many different opportunities beyond what we know the retail world to be.
And so turnaround times for what you do take long?
Yeah, usually 4 to 6 days.
We are now joined by Josh, and Josh, thanks for taking a minute to be with us. Tell us a bit about the company you're with and some of the things you have here.
Sure. My name's Josh Balin. I'm the outside sales rep for Philadelphia, Southern New Jersey for Ahead Hatwear and Cutter and Buck and Click, which is our apparel lines.
Very, very nice. When people are giving away these things, is that what they do? Or they sell them, or they put their brand on them, right?
They do, yes. It's you can buy blank apparel. It's all eventually gets branded with their logo. And like this is a great example of some of the different things we do. Aside from flat embroidery, which you'll see on most promotional products, we have some other things which are like a 3D emblem, a woven heat transfer, and that's with the hats and shirts. Anything, a polo shirt, a jacket, any type of hat. We have about 8 different decoration methods that we can do and tailor it to fit your logo and your business.
Turnaround times, how they take long for stuff like
It's about 3 days for both of them.
3 days?
Yeah, 3 days for all the goods. It's a 3-day setup, and then we have a 48-hour turn time for all clothing. That's Click and our Cutter and Buck line, and it's about 3 days to 5 days depending on the logo approval for the hats and the headwear.
I would imagine golf outings, things like that. Really,
it's prime time now that we got some weather here. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Where are you guys located?
We're out of Seattle for the clothing, and this is out of New Bedford, Massachusetts for all the hats. Okay. And we're the only people in this space that actually rep our own lines. We don't carry any other. It's just Click and Cutter and Buck. That's one company, and then Ahead, and we sell our own products. We're not carried by anyone else.
We're now joined by Mark. And Mark, tell us about the name of your company and what you do in relationship to product branding and all that.
The company I work for is Jules Scheck Associates, and we are a multi-line rep organization in the ad specialty industry. So our company represents 15 different ASI suppliers in this industry. The suppliers that we represent offer a variety of different product categories, with pretty much every product category in this industry is covered with the exception of soft goods and hats. Some of the key lines that we represent, we have a company by the name of Spectra Co. that we represent. Their products are journals, petfolios, notebooks, writing instruments, and probably the fastest growing category right now in this entire industry is technology product. So
that talk about technology product, what would that be? Like, give an example.
That would be if you have an iPad holder, if you have any electronic device, a power bank. Bluetooth speakers, headphones.
People take those in a heartbeat.
They absolutely will. It's the hottest thing in the industry right now.
And you get your name on it and they're stuck with it forever.
That's exactly correct. So that's one factory. Our other factory has a drinkware line. They're one of the key drinkware companies in this industry. We have a towel line, we have a awards and recognition line, and then we have some what you consider your typical ad specialty items, lower price point. We have some toys. We have some flashlights, and we have some tools.
And just in a final word, any tip you would give to anybody contemplating utilizing this type of material? Any quick advice?
Pick an item that's really going to have lasting power. You want something that somebody is going to use and something that's going to keep your name in circulation so your brand is always out there to be seen by the user and other people, potential customers.
We're now joined by Mike. And Mike, tell us a bit about who you are, your company, and what you do.
Yeah, I am a multi-line rep. So essentially what that means is that I work with a number of different suppliers. They range in what they offer from apparel to technology. It works for a lot of smaller suppliers, those that can't afford it, and in-house sales teams. So for me, I'm very fortunate in that I have a vast array of what I'm offering, and it's a very diverse product category.
Give us an example. It's just about product branding, right? And getting your name on things and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. We do everything from embroidery on jackets to decorating pens that you give out at a bank. So it really encompasses everything, and it's a great way to meet those price points depending on your budget. We have something to offer for that.
And the name of the company?
It's Mike Valentini Promotions. I work with Stormtech, who's our apparel line. I pilot pen. I work with handstands. They do the tech, gadgets, that type of thing. We also have a badge reel batch holder company based out of Rochester, New York, known as Devara. I also have here, it's called the Initials Company, and it's a higher end line that offers the ability to personalize all the items that we offer.
And in a final word, businesses really use this type of thing. This is something that's generation after generation, but it always works. Product branding on different items.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly. It's a very effective way to advertise. I mean, it's something that we've seen proven time and time again that people do use promotional products. So it's a great industry to be involved with. We have a lot of fun.
We're joined by Seth Friedman, and Seth, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. Tell us about what you're doing here today. You have a display here that you're showing to people. Who are you and what do you do?
I'm a sales representative for a company in California called Logomark. We're one of the 10 biggest suppliers in the promotional industry. We carry 5,000 products in our line from 22 different product categories, and we're known for quality stuff. We're known for high-end packaging options. We're just here to talk to other distributors in the Lehigh Valley about what we do and what we bring to the table.
So it's all about product branding, and you have unique things for that?
Yeah, every one of our items can be have your company logo put on there in a number of different ways. And what we do is just we're a market-based company that's looking to get product out to help folks like end users drive their business.
Give us an example. What's some of the product line?
Well, we do. At the end of the day, it comes down to pens, drinkware, and bags, and those are the three big items in the line. And so if we were just a pen company, we would be one of the 15 biggest suppliers in the world of pens. We also do high-end watches. We've won our industry award for picture frames, for clocks, for we have a line of awards. So it's like I said, about 22 different product categories.
Okay, we are here at the table with ESSA Bank and Trust, and I'm not sure who the spokesman is. We have Aaron, Nicole, and I don't see your pin there. Kara. How are you, Kara? So tell us a bit about ESSA and what it means and what it represents and why you're here.
We are actually here today because I actually know Jim Sochi, and we have been in contact with him for a little bit now. But we are ESSA Bank and Trust. We've been here now for 100 years. We're actually celebrating our 100th anniversary this year. Talking to Jim about doing some little goodies and giveaways for our employees. We have branches in the Lehigh Valley and Stroudsburg, Wilkes, and all the way down to Philly now as well.
Wow,
yeah, it's awesome.
You specialize small business, big business, individuals?
Whatever kind of business you have, and also, of course, personal as well. But we offer a complete array of services. We have advisory, investments, insurance, whatever you can think of at this point. And then our closest location is actually, we're not even a full 3 miles away from here, down South 4th Street.
So how do people contact you? Website? How do they do that? And let's give these other guys a chance to talk. Well, tell us what you would like to say about the bank or whatever we don't know.
I think Aaron kind of covered it. You can contact us. You can find us on the web, ESSAbank.com. We are in the phone book.
Okay.
But we have a very nice website as well.
Very nice. I'm sure you do. And we have to give Nicole a chance. Nicole, anything you'd like to add to this conversation?
Well, I'm Nicole. I'm actually the manager out in Albertus.
Okay.
So we also do go out to the Macungie area as well.
So we run out to Albertus, we'll run into you.
That's right, right across from the Alberta's Tavern.
Okay, final word. Leaving people thinking about ESA Bank and Trust. Better stop in, right?
Yep. And anything that we can help you with, we are of course here, and we bank confidently.
We're now joined by John Kelly. And John, thank you for taking a minute to be with us. You got some great looking things here, and everything's branded.
Yes.
Obviously, you're in the branding of names onto great looking items. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're a apparel manufacturer out of New York City, and we cater to the retail market, the advertising specialty market, the college market, and we do personalization on all the goods in-house.
Well, I'm looking at great sweatshirts. Obviously, people pick what they want the emblem on or their name on.
Yep.
And what are some of the applications for this? You got great hats. You got all kinds of hats. What do people like? Is it events that they usually use them for?
They do them for product launches. They do them for announcing their company, introducing it to a different marketplace. Just general advertising, things that stick around for a long period of time. For instance, those blankets right there, one of our more popular items. It's very versatile. It's very useful. People use them. Name sticks around, lasts a long time.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. So, in wrapping it up, I guess they can contact you either through Artistic Toy, or they can, find you online.
Right. Yeah. Our mvsport.com is probably the most common, website to find us from.